Everyone. I've still got a sore foot. I'm going to do my hair. My hair needs done. So I'm going to move all this stuff. I've actually got all my stuff for, oh God, for my video. Tomorrow, wait, I'll put the light on. Oh, where's Mr. Mike? Right, put him in. Where will I put these? He's early now. Mr. Mike, watch to get my gloves. Hey, do you feel some more? Good morning, good morning. I had a bad night. I've been up since 2. I was having terrible nightmares about my mum. See if I could shut my brain off. I'd love it. But Sophie came down there, so she's made me feel a bit better. Right, wait till I go and get conditioner. Oh dear. Ouch, ouch. I'll show you the conditioner I got from Asda. It was only 80 pence or something like that. Coconut conditioner. But it'll do the job. It'll do the job of the hair, so. Because it's looking a bit wishy-washy, isn't it? So I'll get that done for tomorrow. And tomorrow I'm going to be wearing false eyelashes. I'm excited. Look, I've not had false eyelashes on for a while. I'll see your message once I do this here, Traverse Mark, because I can't see without my glasses. Let me get the gloves on. Snap, snap. Your worst nightmare at any airport. Or prison for that matter, isn't it? The rubber gloves. Right, so my wee thing, and all I do is scoosh, scoosh, scoosh. Lots and lots of conditioner. Maybe that's a bit too much. Is that too much? Maybe it's a bit too much. Will I get it back in though? This is the thing. Let's see if I can pour some back in. I can. Yeah, that's enough. And I get my drops. Where's my drops? These are great. You just put drops of this in on your conditioner, and it's like a, as I've said before, it's like a wee conditioning treatment. My hair will be dead soft. So it will. So I just empty that in. This is the end of this bottle. We're getting to the end of this bottle. I've got another bottle there though. That's probably going to be okay. Then we just mix it up. I usually mix it up with my finger. It's better with my finger. Yeah, that looks good. And then I just slop it on my head. It just gets put on. Just grab some and just put it right on like this. Oh, dreams. I was saying to Sophie, you know, during the day I've been thinking about my mum. You know the kind of dream I'm talking about, don't you? Worried about her. And then at night when you go to sleep and you'd have a dream like that, I had the most terrible dream. And it was so real that I phoned my mum this morning at 7:30. I phoned her to make sure she was okay. It was horrible. So I tried to go back to my bed at 4. I sat in the living room till 4 o'clock, and I tried to get back into my bed to go for a sleep, and no, I couldn't. I couldn't get the dream out of my head. And then I tried again at 6, and I couldn't get the dream out of my head. Do you know, I was needing some more. Hold on, I'll put some more in. So, horrible. My bloody brain. See, people say having an imagination's a great thing. I've said this before, but it can be a terrible thing. Especially when you're tortured in your dreams, and that's what it felt like. It felt like I was being tortured in my dreams last night. It was horrible. So I'm trying to pull myself together. Getting a cuddle in my sofa helped. And thinking about my wee fella helps. Looking at pictures of my grandson. Talking to you is going to help as well. And then hopefully by tonight I'll have all the bad visions out my head. And I can have a nice sleep tonight. And then I'll be up at 4 to do my video. For yous. And we've got all this new makeup to play with, so I'm really excited. And it's been a long time since I've put false eyelashes on, so listen, can you imagine me in the pool tomorrow with my hair all nice and pink and false eyelashes on and all the rest of it? What we need is a hot Amazon delivery guy. Or my Porsche guy. Get my Porsche guy up tomorrow night. He's lovely. And he puts up with me on a Saturday, so the man needs a medal. I'll probably talk to him tomorrow. Terrible, terrible lassie. I liked the man before I knew he had a Porsche. Let me just put that out there. Anyway, I'm with Shania Twain. That don't impress me much. Do, 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 do. So you got a car, but have you got the touch? That kind of thing. Right, I think that'll do. That's the examination over now. I'll tidy that up in a minute. And I'm just going to take a wipe and go around my ears and stuff. And even though I go around my ears and I'll go for a shower later, I'll still end up with someplace. There we go. Where's my glasses? That's us. There. Hey, let's go and sit in the living room. So that's all I do with my pink hair. And as I say, it's like a wee conditioning treatment. It makes my hair all soft. Look at there, it's waiting on me for tomorrow. Just you wait, pool. I'll show you my bath, but I'll show you the bath bomb I'm using. I was going to keep the bath bomb, but it's too nice. That one. Isn't that lovely? There's my wee turtle over there. Hello. Oh, ouch. Right, I'll get the chat now. I haven't even got the chat or anything up. Got a black mark on my carpet there. I'm going to need to clean it again. Oh, right. Let me put yous there. Oh, for goodness sakes. Oh, there we are. Right, there's my... So I've uploaded 2 videos this morning. One's on Tuesday and one's on Thursday. So at least I've done something during the night. At least during the night I've done something. I don't know, I think Sophie's the same, but dreams like that linger with me all day, even for a few days actually. Stuff like this lingers in my bloody brain. There, found us. I am. There we are. Right, where are we? I know, Edge, there's my mum. I'm too emotional. I feel sorry for things that aren't even alive. Ashley, good morning, good morning. Beth, good morning, good morning. Hannah, good morning, lovely Hannah. Thank you so much for my wee PayPal donation. I got it yesterday. Thank you very much. Jenny, thank you for coming in, my lovely Jenny. She's come undone. Good morning. Thank you for coming in. I'm glad my videos have helped. Oh, my mum got diagnosed the other day with dementia. We do know that she's got dementia, you know, but the doctor seen it the other day, and my mum was breaking her heart and all the rest of it. So I've been thinking about all that kind of thing, and then I had a terrible, terrible dream last night. I don't even want to tell you what happened in the dream, but I think you know what happened in the dream. and it seemed dead real, and I woke up in a panic at 2 o'clock this morning, like trying to catch a breath. It was so, I was crying my eyes out. So I come in here, so it's my brain's in turmoil again. See, I'm the kind of person, I don't like to be way too excited or way too low. I just like evenness. I just like even. See if something happens in my life that disrupts the balance, just even. I get upset with it. It upsets me. Even if it's something great that's happening, I get panic attacks and stuff like that. I've got to just have it just a nice even keel the whole time, or I end up like this with nightmares. It was horrible. So I've been up since 2. I've been up since 2 o'clock. I was playing cards actually. I was playing solitaire and stuff like that. I was there doing a power of knitting. That's my wee pink table runner. I'll show you what it's like now. I was doing my knitting. Oh, Jenny, I didn't see that comment, but yes, that's a great idea. I'm thinking about doing like a collage thing, where like the grandson and me and my girls and stuff like that, and my brother, maybe do something like that so that she can look at it. I'm frightened I trigger her more. Do you know what I mean? Like give her a book and she's no idea what the hell I'm giving her. At this point, I don't know what I'm doing. Well, good morning, good morning. Thank you so much. At this point, I'm just playing it by ear, but I phoned her at 7:30 this morning. She must have been like, "What she didn't phone me this early." Just wanted to make sure she was all right. Because at 2 o'clock, when I woke up, I was thinking, oh my God, something terrible's happened. It's a premonition. Something bad's happened, a premonition. I was thinking all that kind of thing this morning, but it's just my brain. But I had a wee cry, and then Sophie came in and I had another wee cry. And I'm feeling a bit better now. As the day goes on, I'll feel better. And anyway, see, tonight, I'll be thinking about my video tomorrow. Good morning, my lovely green rose. Good morning. I'll be thinking about doing my video, and I'll be thinking about putting the false eyelashes on. As I say, I'll be gluing my eyes together and stuff like that. Pretty bit sticky. I'll be sticky eyes ever. And see, I watched these people doing makeup. Thank you, Ashley. Thank you so much. I watched these makeup gurus, right? The folk that actually like know how to do makeup, and they do their makeup first, right? A full face of makeup first, and then they do the eyelashes like that. Dink, dink. I've got to put them on first, and I'll tell you why. Because of the glue. Right, it ends up, no, I wait until I put the glue on, and I wait a while until it's tacky like you're supposed to do, and then I put the lash on, and it doesn't work, and it's squinty, and my eyes thingy shut. So I've got to put them on first so I can wipe the glue and stuff. It's a whole ordeal. Yes, the magnetic lashes are good. I enjoy them, but I've not got any. I've not got any, so that's that. But yes, I did have the magnetic ones and they were great. I'm going to need to invest and get a set of magnetic ones because they were the bomb, weren't they? They were really, really good. I enjoyed them. I'll need to remember not to put my head back on my couch. It'll be dyed pink. So today is Friday. Tomorrow is pool day. I'm so excited. I love my Saturdays. I really do. Saturdays are a great day for me. In fact, weekends are great for me because I enjoy my Saturdays, and then Sundays, I try and stay off social media on Sundays because I like to just give myself a break for stuff like that. And obviously on Sundays, I've got the fear, especially if I've been talking to my Porsche guy or that and saying stuff, which I think he knows what I'm like now. There's no point in me reeling myself in now, is there? If I flare it out. No, I think he likes what I'm like anyway, so. But listen, you's only safe either. As I say, see if I start hitting these up, just go like that. Linda, go to bed, hen. Go to bed. Go to your bed, hen. We'll talk in the morning. But I do, I must admit, I enjoy myself. And see, my age, I think, why not? I'm not doing anything wrong. I mean, somebody was at me. Somebody was at me because I had a drink. I have a drink on a Saturday, and somebody was at me. You know, about talking to guys and stuff. Listen, it's not that serious. I'm not sending nudes or anything like that. I maybe sending kissy faces and stuff like that, but I don't send nudes. I'm not like that. At first. No, I don't do that kind of thing. So, today, I don't know what else I'm going to do today. I'm just going to try and pull myself together. That's what I'm going to do today. Pull myself together. I went shopping yesterday, so I've got some nice food. Do you know what I've got? I've got chicken pakora. But chicken pakora. What else have I got? Oh, I got Brussels patty. I've not had patty in a while, but you know how I was starving yesterday when I went shopping? Ashley, that guy said that to me, and look, I hadn't even said hello to the man. Never mind send him any kind of pictures, and he wrote, "You look like a wee ride." He wrote, "I was going my age. Do you look?" I was kind of took back with that comment. I do get, and then I've also been called Shrek, though. I mean, well, you've got to take the good with the bad, I suppose. I've also been called I've been called a few things actually, haven't I? I've been called a few things. My YouTube career. You're just trying to make relaxing videos. It's hilarious. See, when you think about it, see, I've got thicker skin now, and I find it quite funny actually. A lot of the comments, like even the one slagging my house, that was pretty funny. You know, slagging it, and then the woman that slagged my champagne. Remember that? It's my Tingle Pink. Good morning or good evening to you. How are you doing? How is everything? How's the skating? Drake. Like a dark Drake evening like that. Drake, if it's that kind of meaning, it means like dark, like rainy weather kind of thing. It's a a dark Drake evening means it's like rainy, dark and rainy. I remember when we were in America, though, we were telling people it's dead clammy. It's really clammy, and they were going, clammy? Clams? Shellfish? No, and we're going, no, the weather. The weather's clammy. Thick. The weather's thick. It's close. It's muggy. It's clammy, you know, and they're like, no. She's doing good, Jenny. I was talking to her a few days ago, I'm sure. Have you always said clammy AS Martin Go Pink? See, a lot of people were like, clammy? Like that to us as if we were daft. Saying that, we did say, remember my dad asking somebody in a shop, oh no, he called me, what was it? It was, oh God, what was it he called me? Oh, do you know what? It'll come to me, Ashley. That was my stalker. That had called me that because I had didn't want his advances. I said to the guy, look, we can be pals and stuff like that, but there's not going to be any kind of anything between us or that. And then the guy just went absolutely nuts and decided he was going to threaten my whole family that we were all going to get it. What was it he called me? It wasn't a Glasgow Harry. Was it a Glasgow Harry he called me? So he called me something like that. A Glaswegian Harry or something he called me, didn't he? That doesn't bother me. It's like the water off a duck's back getting called that. I wonder if their mysterious deleted account, Ashley, there's no way I can see, but they keep re-thinging their club membership, so It could be, and I can't kick them because he was in my club, right, and I couldn't actually kick him out. I couldn't kick because I tried everything. I had him blocked and all the rest of it, but he was still in the club membership. I couldn't kick him out. And because I've said I give everybody a wee shout out, I had to shout the asshole out every Saturday as well. You know, I had to shout his name out. But you know what? I often wonder if he's doing it to somebody else, you know, the craziness there. But then again, there's the silver lining. I always look for it, and Officer Bob was that lining of silver. That was a great day out, I tell you. That was hilarious. And I'm glad my daughter was there to witness her mum on form. I think her and the other officer were a bit uncomfortable, like me and Officer Bob. But listen, I was loving it. No, very often when I give that kind of banter to a guy, he gives me it back. And Officer Bob was like firing things back at me, and I was like, oh, it's on. It's on. I know, actually, it was absolute craziness. And the thing was, I had to go to not that I was afraid of this lunatic, right, personally. I just wanted to go so it was documented in my police station that if the guy turned up at my door and I had to defend my family, I'd want it on record. So in a court, for instance, they could say, well, this woman had reported this guy twice for stalking and harassment and death threats and stuff like that. So it was to cover my own back that way. But it was, and see, when I went into the police station and I said to them, I've got a strange story to tell you. And they were like, well, we're kind of used to strange stories here. And I was like, oh, well, that's all right then. How about this? How about this? And it was Rachel. Rachel, it was a way threatening her. She stays in America. My moderator, she was getting it just because she was... All of my moderators, we were all going to get it. This guy was going to fly the world because I'd moderators in New Zealand and stuff like that too. This guy's plane miles or flight miles or whatever the hell it's called. Would have been fantastic with the amount of flying that he was going to do around the world to get everybody. Raffico, good morning, good morning. Well, the second time, Ashley, I made sure I had my Chanel number 5 on. See, the second time we went to the police station, I was like, oh, you get a full face of makeup and open-minded, my gorgeous, open-minded. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, open-minded. Happy birthday to you. Boop, boop, doo, boo. Happy birthday, my gorgeous, open-minded. I hope you have a lovely, lovely day. See, this happened the second time I went to the police station and I dolled myself up. And it wasn't Officer Bob. It was 2 other police officers. It was a lady police officer and another guy police. Look, any one of them I still would have done, but there was no flirting going on. They weren't for that nonsense. But I had to again go and document that the lunatic was at it again. Having to email the police screenshots and stuff like that. I'm like, what's this world coming to? In fact, I had a hotline. I had a hotline to the police station, and they said to me, if at any time, day or night, right, this kind of spook shit, day or night, and you think he might be lurking around the neighbourhood, just phone us. And I'm going, well, I wasn't thinking about him lurking about the neighbourhood until you just said that. Oh. You know, I wasn't even thinking about him lurking about the neighbourhood, but thanks, officer. No, I'll make sure my windows and doors are shut. It was craziness. It was absolute crazy. And as I say, I was laughing my head off because Jen, who's like, she's got hundreds of thousands of subscribers. And I was talking to her and I was going, do you get this? And she was going, no. I was like, right, okay. That's just sealed it then. It's just me. It's just something I get. Right, thank you, Jen. This was, and they said to me, but Ashley, it was the way, if you're ever in the house alone at night and it's dark and you look out your bedroom window and you might see someone lurking about the neighbourhood, feel free to phone us. And I was thinking, thanks very much for that. I was, I wasn't bothered, but now I'm a bit worried about lurking folk in bushes. That's what they said. If you're ever in fear at night, well, no, I've got 2 Jack Russells. They'll say about them. They'll say right about them. That's what they say. Anyway, that was craziness. That was crazy. The first time I had Sophie with me, and the second time I had Amanda with me. Amanda had warned me though. See, Sophie kind of lets me do my thing, but Amanda was like, "Mother, don't embarrass me when we're in here." And I was like, "God, I'm going to need to be in my best behaviour, aren't I?" So I was in my best behaviour when I went with Amanda, because she was going to get me into trouble. She was heavily pregnant at the time. Heavily pregnant. And this guy was going to do things, unalive my daughter who was pregnant. And then once she had the grandson, he was going to unalive the grandson, me, mother, daughter, my mum and dad, on my moderators, the whole lot. Also, with me lurking in the bushes. Beware at night time. No, that gives me flashbacks. This is how old I am, right? And I don't know if over in America it was the same kind of thing, in Canada as well. Our tellies used to go off at 12 o'clock at night, right? See, when we had like 3 channels in the telly, at midnight, it would be like the national anthem would play, right? And then it'd be, "Good night, everyone, and sleep tight, and we'll see you tomorrow." It'd be that, right? But on one of our channels, there was a priest that would come on at night, or a reverend, a holy man, if you like, would come on at night. And he would talk about the Lords and stuff like that, and a prayer before we all lay ourselves down to sleep at night. And he used to say the same thing. He used to say, "Now listen, make sure you've got your doors and your windows locked tight tonight, because there could be prowlers in the neighbourhood, prowlers that the devil have got, and make sure you lock your door. Don't let strangers in." Right, so see, by the time you watch this, you'd be like, "My God." And then you would go to your bed and you'd go, "Did I lock the door? I did lock the door. Oh, I didn't lock the door. Did I lock the door? I didn't." And then you go, "Oh God, I need to get up." And you get up, the door's locked. And then you get back into bed. And then you go, "I think your kitchen window's open." "No, it's not. I think my kitchen window was open." If my kitchen window was open and there's a prowler in the neighbourhood, they're going to get in the window. He would scare the absolute living daylights out of you, this priest, before you went to bed. See, before you went to bed, you could see with that you were a bit tired, right? And then he would come on and you'd be wide awake thinking about prowlers, and then it would be do 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 do. It'd be that would be going on. That bit, and then the telly would go blank, like that, and that bit would be bedtime. The telly, maybe usually probably too young, but that was back in the old days. That was back in the old days when my granny's TV, you had to put a 50p in and wind it like that. And you'd be mid watching a cartoon in the telly conk out, and you'd be like, and my granny go, "Ah, well, no more 50p." Oh, I was right into that cartoon there. The 50p. Yeah, see, Jenny, sometimes I do things like that, like, "You've left the back door open." "Oh, it'll be all right. Nobody's going to come in the back door," but they might. They won't come in the back door. The dogs are there, Linda. The dogs are there. They might come in and they might unalive the dogs and then come in and unalive you. No, they won't. That's just my brain. It's just my brain. Might have a chainsaw. These kind of, they want to have bloody nightmares. This is my brain for you. Might have a chainsaw. I mean, you've seen these serial killer documentaries, Linda, haven't you? And you know what else they've got? Suitcases. Do you know what they're going to do? With the chainsaw in the suitcases? And your children won't see you. You'll be flung in the River Clyde, and they'll find my head in one suitcase and then a couple of legs in another, if they're lucky. No wonder I have nightmares. See, I watch all these crazy serial killer documentaries and stuff like that. And stuff like that does happen, right? And nobody thinks that it's going to happen in their neighbourhood until something does. So listen, guys, just make sure, see the night, lock your doors. You'll come off this live stream going, oh my God, we need to check the place for prowlers. Lock your doors and check the bushes and stuff like that before you go to bed tonight. Boo! This ends this broadcast. Sorry if I've spooked you now. I've kind of, do you know, I should keep that for Halloween. Ashley, I'm going to be doing, Ashley sent me some beautiful books, guys. I'd love to show you them. I've got one there now, and I've got one in my bedroom that I was reading last night. I'm going to do a page turn video. And they're spooky books. So I'm thinking the end of September, Ashley, I'm going to probably do my page turning. Because, you see, it's October, the whole month of October is Halloween for me. I put my Halloween decorations up on October the 1st. So maybe the end of September. We'll get into the end of September. We'll do the page turning with these books. And they're Halloween and magical spells. And the pictures in it are just absolutely beautiful. Gorgeous, gorgeous pictures. I was showing Sophie some of them. Yeah, Ashley, this is it. But the suitcases, I don't know why people think, you know what, I'm going to do this and then get the suitcases. Because the suitcases, everybody finds the suitcases. Terrible. I don't want to be like... So make sure your doors and windows are locked tonight, guys. Not only for that, but for ghouls and stuff. Let's see, at Halloween, that's when they all come out, the witches and the ghouls and stuff. See, Ashley, one of the documentaries I watched, I've watched it a couple of times, and it's absolutely heartbreaking. And I don't know what it does. It does something to my soul. And it's called The Bridge, something The Bridge. And it's about the Golden Gate Bridge in San Francisco. And it's about the people that jump off that kind of thing, you know. And there's more. I bet you can't even imagine how many. I'm going to do the statistics here because the last time that it was hundreds. Right, let's see. Do you know many people have actually jumped off that bridge? Approximately 1,800 people. And only 35 of them survived. So that I've watched that, and that is horrible. That's a horrible documentary, so it is. But I felt I had to watch it, kind of thing. I felt as if I needed to watch it. But it's hard viewing that. It's hard viewing that. Yes, we'll do that. I'll be reading out some of the recipes and stuff like that. And each recipe in these books is meant to have magical powers. I think there's a love potion one for flavouring. Because there's the other books about cocktails and stuff like that, right? I'm going to look for one that's a love potion, and we're going to put it to... We're going to see if it works, right? I'll have a love potion meal, and then I'll have followed by a love potion drink, and we'll see what happens, right? We'll sit back and wait on it. I'll be in my pool like, come on then. Oh, I'll need to get all the ingredients because there's a lot of fancy ingredients, right? I've no got. Listen, I can't even think. I don't even think I've got any flour in there. I'm ashamed to say it, but it's true. I'll need to have a look and then get all the ingredients and then do one. But I'll do it. I'll do that, and I'll do one of the cocktails as well. But this Halloween, I've said to my brother for him and his wife to come down again because they came down one Halloween and it was with such a laugh. And he's got all the spooky meter things, the meters that can, I don't even know what the name it is, but it can, Poppy, it can feel electric. Poppy, come here. Poppy, come here. Want to see her? Let's see what she's up to. Come here. That's what she's up to, guys. Terrorising the neighbourhood. The petrol station story about the guy. No, I've not told them that. I don't know if they want to hear about that story. So. Aye, well, I've got another guy that's interested in me in the guy, you talking about the guy that was saying stuff to me in the petrol station? No, well, I'm going to tell you now because she's a bit like, what's this? She's holding back information. Yes, it's one of the meter things. It's one of the meter. Yeah, she's just saying happy birthday to you. Right, so it was the other day and I went to the petrol station for some electricity, right? And the guy's like big smiling at me and stuff like that, and I'm just like, okay. And he's looking at me and he went like that to me, congratulations. Right, I swear, and I was like, eh? Like, And he said, congratulations on your car. And I'm like, and I'm thinking that to myself about my new car, and I'm thinking, but this stranger here's, he wouldn't know anything about my new car. And I was like, what? And he went, you've passed your test. And I went, and then the penny dropped. Peter has put on just past plates on my car. I've been driving in that petrol station for years now. Years. Did he think maybe I was driving about in the car for years and never had a licence? But seriously, like, he was after me. I'm telling you guys, I could feel the chemistry, but not. I wasn't getting the chemistry back, but he was certainly eyeing me up. Congratulations. I was like, what? What have I done? Congratulations on your car. I mean, I must have looked like a dog, you know, like that. I must have been doing all that, nodding. And I'm thinking, how does how does he know about my car? Right? And I was going, what? You've passed. And then the penny, then, but that's not mine, that's, open-minded, he's not my type at all. But there you are, nearly another petrol station guy. Remember Tahoe? Listen, I was swept up in that whole scenario because he was a young guy, Ted. You know, he was about the age of my Sophie there. And he said to me, Tahoe said to me when I went in, he went, I like your style. Right, and I'm thinking, my style, this is Asda gear. This is stuff I got for Asda, was it so? And I thought, and I had a mask on as well. It was the time we all had to wear masks. And I had a pink mask to match my hair. So then I thought, oh, aye, my hair. Oh, the new Iron Brews. Sophie, I've got my live streams. I usually have my live streams and I have this glass here with my ice cubes in it and my glass straw and stir it and it makes nice sounds. Becky, good morning from the beautiful USA. From the gorgeous USA. One day I hope to get back, Becky, to the USA. I'm desperate to get back. See, when I go to Florida, I feel as if I'm at home. Oh, listen, guys, have you seen the toy? Oh my God, have you seen the toy? How can I do this? I done it last time, showed you a video. How to do this? To turn the sound down on this. I wonder if that works. Let me see if I can do this. Let me see if I can do this. Hold on a minute here. Right, hold on a minute. Let's see if this works. Right, let me see if this works. If I turn the sound down here, can you still hear me? Let me check this first. Can you still hear me, everyone? Yes, you can still hear me. Okay, right. I'm going to show you this. I'm thinking about getting the grandson it right. Right, let me get the volume up. Right, we ready for this? Right, watch this, guys.
I'm betting it's because your children will not stay in their room. That was my problem too, until recently when I found this ankle monitor in Walmart. This brand is a godsend, taking a page out of the criminal rehabilitation playbook and applying it to children. The device easily straps onto your toddler's leg and then puts in the work 24/7 to make sure they're staying where they belong. Check out these awesome features. Using their app, you can specify a timeout zone, which is the room where your child is supposed to be staying. It's sort of like house arrest. You can also set up no-go zones for extra safety. I'm gonna do the whole house. Now, whenever my little juvenile delinquent sneaks out of his room, I get a notification on my phone. From this point, there's several different approaches on how to handle the situation, such as screaming at them from your bed or bargaining with them to get back in their room. But my favorite is to employ the built-in electrical impulse training tool. It's actually kind of therapeutic. If you're the parent of a young child and you're not getting enough sleep at night, I'm betting it's because your children will not stay in their room.
What do you think of that? That's hilarious, isn't it? Of course, it's no real. It's a fake, but that is so funny. There, let me. There we go. That's better. Isn't that hilarious? And they said it was from Florida. I was like, don't talk about Florida like that. And that shame, and with the electronic, you see the kids' wee leg going like that. And that wee shame. I know, but it was, when you were wee, how many cousins have you got? So our house was crammed with weans, absolutely crammed, and you would all want stuff to eat and saying you think it, and I would just tidy up the. See, Amanda understands now. I would just my girls had a toy room, right, and then they slept in a bedroom together. So the toy room, there was just loads and loads of toys, and I would clean it up, and it'd be all nice and tidy. And then the cousins would come up, and it would just be chaos, just chaos. Ah, she hurt me there. He's taking a toy off me. I want a sandwich. It was just non-stop. I know, can stay over, and sometimes they did. I mean, I remember one of their cousins came over, and I should do this in an ASMR video. I showed them how to make a picture frame out of some cardboard, glue, cotton wool, and fabric. I can make a picture frame with all that kind of stuff. So maybe we'll do that one day. Make a picture frame out of that. You know, we used remember paper mache. We'd made paper mache balloons as well one time. So, you know, you've got to keep them occupied. But the house was always a tip. But it's always like just toys. But see, when you're a parent and the kids are happy playing away, you just let them play. I know, so if it was crazy. Yeah. See, but I get to do all. I know. Wait, I tell you what Sophie and Amanda done one time. It was horrendous. Horrendous it was. The two of them are in the room, right, and I think it was the alien slime or something like that. Slime anyway, some slime they were playing with. The two of them are in, laughing and all the rest of them. Okay, that's nice, they're in there playing. So they come into the living room and the two of them have got towels round their head like that. And right away I'm like, oh, something's happened. If you get towels around your head for nothing, we just want to wear towels. I says, take the towels off your head. They took the towels off their head, and the two of them had dots of slime right in right into their scalp, right? I couldn't brush it out. I tried to wash it. It was not coming out. And I had to sit and pick all this slime, wee bits by wee bits by wee bits the whole time. Going, I can't believe you have done this. Like that. Wee bits out their hair. I'm going to need to shave it off. No, Mum, don't shave it off. Hours. I was at it. Hours. And I bet you that slime actually went on the carpet, and see when it hardened in, it was like glue. It hardened. Oh, Sophie, I was telling him about the glitter bed. I was telling him that your dad had told told you were grounded or something, right? The glitter bed, I never had a speck of glitter on me. It was brilliant. I know, Becky, so much sugar, but see if the kids were happy. You were like, oh, here, have a Mars bar. You want a Mars bar? Right, okay. Aye, so they decide their dad hates glitter, absolutely with a passion, hates glitter. And they decided they were going to get their dad back. That's it. He's going to get it. So they went down and emptied, and it was a big tub. It was a tub like that, a red glitter, and just on his side of the bed, and then put the covers back over. And I had been into my bed first that night, just went into my bed like that, and then he came into his bed and he'd been rolling in it all night, rolling in the glitter. See when he come in the morning, I was Jesus, oh my God, what's happened to you? And he's going, what? And I'm, oh my God. The glint of the sun coming in the window and hitting his body with all this red glitter on him. And he hates even just the tiniest speck. Oh my God, it was everywhere. He was covered. Oh. Oh God, that was so funny. That was hilarious that time. And another time that karma, know how sometimes you see karma happening. A fast karma, right? A fast one day that happened. I've told you about it. It was so funny. And it was he'd been washing his car all day, right? This was before we were married even. He'd been washing his car all day. It's spotless. The car was waxed and all. It was just beautiful. The car was all lovely and shiny and stuff like that. And we'd been out and we weren't talking. So he was driving and I was looking out the other window. And he had his window down. And we passed a farm. And I just heard splat, like that. And he went, for F's sake, like that. And he'd poo. The farmer was spraying manure all over the field. And it was like a big hose thing like that. And it was like a machine gun just rattling the side of his car that he'd just spent ages cleaning it, and then in the window. And I thought, that's it. Karma. And I thought, I better not laugh, because if I laugh, that's going to be an even worse argument. So I just sat with my head like that. I said nothing. Catherine, good morning, good morning. Ashley, I showed her the books today. I was showing her both books, the lovely stuff that's in it. So we'll need to try that. Yes, it must have been slurry, some sort of slurry. It smelled like poo anyway, and it was like a machine gun coming out this. It was like a tractor truck thing, and it had like a pipe like that, and it was spraying stuff all over the farmer's field. So and then we were driving by it, this wee road next to the farm. I just had splat like that, and and I thought, that's what you get. You know, it was like karma. It was just like karma happening. Oh yeah, pumpkin pie. See, I've never had pumpkin pie, and I've never had the sweet potato bake. I mean, oh God, so many good things in there that I'm going to enjoy. Trying, but the cocktails look good. Does that happen to you? 'Cause I didn't see that. That was hilarious though. That's what you get. Slurried in the face. Slurried. We never spoke about that incident, I don't think, afterwards, because I wasn't wanting another argument. I just stayed quiet. Like, just keep your thoughts to yourself, Linda. Keep your thoughts to yourself. Sometimes that happens, though. You just see karma happening that fast. So anyway, guys, I'm going to go, but thank you all for being here and cheering me up, because I've not been feeling the best today. Tomorrow, do you know, my foot's sore, but see tomorrow, I'll be like, what foot's sore? I don't feel any pain whatsoever. I'm going to have my eyelashes on, we're going to do our makeup, and we're going to be in the pool regardless of the weather. So I hope you join me tomorrow and we can have a wee laugh and joke and all the rest of it. I love you too, my sofa. Thank you for coming down today to see me. So I love you all very, very much, and I'll see you all tomorrow, and I'm going to give you all a big kiss now. Bye, everyone. And open-minded, have a lovely birthday. Bye, everyone.